Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live broadcast of Bronx Girl Alter Ego Perspective with Bronx Girl. Good evening. It is 7:51 p.m. Today is February. I had to look at the clock. February 2nd. I'm coming late night because I just wanted to engage with my audience. I welcome one, I welcome all. Shout out to everyone from near and afar. Shout out to the replay game. You definitely have the best seat in the house. Shout out to the Bush watchers and shout out to the podcast listeners. This show, this live, this broadcast will be definitely open to all who would like to participate in a live and just give, their honest feedback of what's going on in these YouTube streets, so to speak. Hey Tilo, how you doing? Hi Carolyn, how are you? Thank you for joining my live. I know I usually go live in the morning, but tomorrow I usually go live on Mondays and Fridays in the morning, but I am free now, so I won't be going live tomorrow in the morning. So I decided to come sneak in alive. Hey Dana, hi Cassandra, how are you ladies? Hi ladies and gentlemen and everyone from near and afar. I have been paying attention to what's going on YouTube and just been analyzing everything and then taking in and giving my perspective and my personal opinion on the matters. And I just would like the help of the audience and definitely my support is welcome. I appreciate you coming into this live um, at this time. It's been hectic, it's been crowded, there's been a lot going on, and I just wanted to poke fun at the things that's going on, but I don't really want to poke fun at the more serious things. Hey, Lasagna is in the building. Hey, Lois. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Jam 66. She said, hey, Bronx in chat. Thank you for coming on After Dark. I always miss your live and have to watch the replay. Well, you know what? I guess I could do Thursdays at night in the evening, and in the mornings I do Monday mornings. That'd be like a morning show, and Thursdays or Fridays would be like a prime time show. So I'm deciding I probably stick with Thursday time slot. Good morning, Elaine. How are you? Just me is in the building. Emma is in the building. Thank you, ladies. Diane is in the building. I am new. Sweet Tea sent me. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate you stopping by and giving me a chance to come by. Giving me a chance while you coming by and just listening to me. I appreciate it. It's cold and it's nothing to do. So glad you're on. It is going to be so cold tomorrow. It's going to be like below freezing, but I love the cold. I don't know. Well, it'd probably be a little bit too much for Zachary, because he's 7 years old. But I will be definitely getting what I have to get done tomorrow. Jammed it after 9 Central Time. Oh, okay. Purpose Driven is in the building. Where you at, Purpose Driven? I just saw. Hey, Purpose Driven, how are you? Oh, Elaine said, I really love your perspective on things. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate that to the fullest. Shonda Vision say, I'm always here, Bronx. Yes, you are. I appreciate it. Shonda, I appreciate everyone coming into this chat after the late night and joining me. Listen, let's jump right into it. So, we already know the topic. Hey, cool gamer. Hi, how are you, cool gamer? I haven't seen you in a while. I think if it's still the same one. Let's jump into the hot topic, the controversy that's going on YouTube in this sector dealing with Roz. Thank you, Just Me. Hit the like button, everyone coming in. Just, that'll show your appreciation for the host and show that, you are enjoying the show. When you start to enjoy the show, hit the like button. But as you come in, you could do it also. So I want this to be a crowd participation. I want everyone to feel like they can give their open, honest opinion, and we will keep it respectful. So Roz received a letter, and allegedly, I'm not going. I want to say allegedly because I don't know how to frame this or how to Thank you, Jam Jam, for hitting the like button. Hey, Miss Chocolate in the building. She's in the building. Miss Chocolate have her own channel. We still waiting for you to go live, Miss Chocolate 47. Okay, we'll wait patiently. So listen, Roz received a letter. She came to YouTube to let everyone know that someone sent a letter, not directly to her, but so it have it that someone sent a letter to her neighbor, right? I looked at her short video. I'm looking at it now. I don't want to, play her video and I'll get in trouble. That's not what I'm going to do. So I put it on mute. So she received a letter, and the letter at the top it states neighborhood watch, right? And it says it just get right to the point. Hey Charmel, um purpose driven man. That letter seems so fraudulent till it's not funny. We'll get into that too. Purpose driven. I already hit the like button. Thank you. And Shamra Adams is in the building. So that's what I want to talk about because a lot of people have their, you know, how you say it, they doubts about the letter. I don't think Roz is crazy enough to write a letter to herself. I don't think Roz, in my opinion, would go this far to get attention. She's not that narcissistic. I'm sorry. That's just too much attention to be craving. Um, so listen, let's just jump right into it. So the letter states, neighborhood watch. You have a murderous family that resides at blank 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 street. I don't know why Roz didn't black out, and that's why people may think it's fraudulent because of the address. I don't know why Roz didn't black out or white out the address because that is supposedly a real address, right? Rosalind Knight and family is on social media, YouTube and Facebook, scamming the elderly, cyberbullying and fraudulent activities. Let me see. You can see yourself. The mother Rosalind goes by chopping it up with Roz. Daughter goes by daytime TV. Please be aware some of the content is violent gang activities, allegedly. That's that's where I feel like the person that wrote it, is an amateur, don't have no much experience. However, this person that wrote it tried to like cover up who they are. I believe the person that wrote it, that sent it to Roz, is someone here on YouTube. Maybe it's a supporter. I mean, maybe it's just someone that don't like Roz at all. Maybe it's a content creator. However, the person that wrote it, they wrote it to the neighbor directly because it says you have a murderous family that reside at blank, blank, blank. You know, Rosalind Knight and families on social media, YouTube and Facebook, scamming the elderly, cyberbullying, and fraudulent activities. You can see for yourself. The mother, Rosalind, goes by chopping it up with Roz. Her daughter goes by daytime TV. Please be aware some of the content is violent and gang activities. This sound like somebody that's very dumb and and don't have that much of an education. I'm not saying the way it's written is just the content, the way it's written and the content that's like go along with the letter. I don't think Roz is lying about this letter. I don't think she's that dumb. I don't think she's that crazy. I believe there are people that really don't like her. I believe people it's out there that really want to see her gone forever. I believe that. I believe that this letter proves that she have enemies. You know, that she have enemies. Let me let me read the comments. I believe it's all BS. Shonda says she believes it's all BS. Just me. Where are all the other letters? Charmel, exactly. Dana, I agree. I believe nobody sent it. It's a letter Ross already had and covered her name on the envelope, handwritten, the neighbor's address. allegedly that was purposely put on there to frame somebody on YouTube. That's my thoughts. Well, I'm glad everyone have their opinion, because I'm gonna push back a little bit. I believe that someone sent this letter, someone that has been watching Roz for a length of time, someone that has it out for Roz, and someone that has like venom towards her, right? It's okay for Roz to speculate and just accuse people that she may feel that is capable of writing something like this or have malice intent, you know. This person definitely doesn't have a life and they need one desperately. I agree. I don't listen. First of all, if anyone paid attention to the letter, someone mailed it to her or whoever. I mean, not her, but they mailed it directly to the neighbor, right? Because it had a stamp on it, right? she they had a stamp on it, right? She said it was a million letters. Like, really, who gonna spend money to print out million letters? I mean, that was just an exaggeration. They got a timestamp. They wrote their name in script, neighborhood. So it was mailed. It was mailed. Did y'all see the excuse me, the stamp on the letter? I, for one, I'm not going to say Roz did this herself. I don't think she's that crazy, but I do think people are that crazy enough to send her a letter to scare her, to let her know that, listen, we waiting in the woods for you to come out. I believe that this is full proof that she has enemies now, just by this letter alone and just by the wording alone. And if she want to accuse anyone in particular, such as the inclusion guru, you know I wouldn't like say that, oh, that's like not possible, right? So also, whoever wrote it never want to seem as if she is dumb, but had enough sense to put allegedly. Why put allegedly? Listen, that's because the person don't want to be identified. And the person, you could always tell how a person, speak through their wording, because it's a lot of this wording has been said on YouTube, right? Murderous family, a scamming the elderly, bullying, fraudulent activities, stuff like that. Mel Bronx, no, that was a letter Roz opened already, and she paste on address to cover the name and address. No, the letter, no. So purpose driven. So you mean to tell me that Roz went into her old, mail, and opened up a letter and pasted something else to make it look like a letter has been sent? You mean to tell me that she is? Because if you file false claims, that's definitely a crime. So I don't think she would be able to, how you say it, falsify a document, then go to the detectives to seek help, because there is a stamp on a letter, right? There is a time stamp on the letter. So this was definitely mailed out to her. You don't have to put a return address on a letter. So it went through the post office, you know. Um, you still right. Let me go back up. Let me go back up to Shonda. She said melt or the doors step. Which one is it? Listen, I'm just reading the letter. She's showing the full letter because I'm playing her short, so she definitely gonna have some views because I didn't pause it already. You know, I'm just saying that the letter was mailed because it has a stamp on it. It has someone stamp, the letter. Whatever they did, whoever ripped it, they ripped it from the side. They didn't expect anything like this from the inside. You know what I mean? So let me go down. Bronx, no, the letter was whoever made it. Did I go up? I'm sorry. Here we go. I think she'll do anything at this point to bring someone down. She's desperate. I don't think Roz is that dumb to to incriminate herself or to make it look like she is some type of nut job that would harm herself and blame it on someone else. I don't think she would go that far. I feel like the person that wrote this letter is a person that speak like this all the time on YouTube, the same language, the same format, the same technique, the same formula. I feel like the person is near and close by, right? It doesn't take much for someone to reveal who they are. But only one letter that doesn't make sense. I can ask my cousin to mail me a letter from California. Yeah, but listen, the only person that's in California that we know of other than Roz is the inclusion guru. Wasn't she riding through Calabasas? Don't she ride through California? Let's not act like that there isn't like any validity to this story that she is right, well within her right to speculate that inclusion guru or maybe one of her supporters is capable of doing this. Okay, I'm sorry. So yes, it could be anyone who did this. That's scary. That is scary. Anybody with a brain knows that a million means a lot. Who the hell is going to spend all that money on postage? Aretha said that was a letter that she already had because you see she put tape on a letter and handwritten in the rest. The letter was typed up. That what are y'all talking about? The letter was typed up. Did y'all see the letter was typed? That wasn't written. That was bold print. That letter. That's you know what I mean? Right. Bronx Tilo said worded said frequently in the sector. Let me go because wasn't it stamped from her state? You still could send a letter from the Bronx to the excuse me. I live in the Bronx. You know, if I pay a bill, I could send a letter from the Bronx to the Bronx. Yes, that is correct, Bronx. I did believe she did. I no letter times that would be faded off that. What? It's a lot of conspiracy theories. That's the problem. Let's get to the facts. You know, what state was the letter from? What was stamped on it? Cassandra said, she said someone put it there. The next time she said it was mailed. Don't you know some of them advertisements they send with no return address? That's what it looked like to me. You could send, but it was a letter with her name in it, her child name in it, her what people saying that she may commit offenses on YouTube, scamming the elderly, fraudulent activities, whatever. I'm just saying, hey Joyce, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. The stamp would tell you the state and post office that it went through. It would. That's why she went to get a thorough investigation. She went to the authorities to cover her behind because I don't think that she can make a false report. And if she is making a false report, that is a crime. You know, desperate for what? Mira is in the building. Myra is in the building. Thank you, Myra. Too funny. They ripped it where she couldn't get any information. They didn't expect it. They didn't expect it. That don't watch. They could easily put the letter back together. They didn't tear it into pieces. Tilo said the letter is addressed to neighbor or neighborhood. Whose neighborhood? It has an address on it too. Arif Deval, we are talking about the envelope. Like, listen. So did y'all watch the short video that Roz put out? Right? So the person, listen, let me tell you something. I never worked for the post office. I know a lot of people that work for the post office. Everything can be traced and tracked. You know, it got a timestamp. You know, it has maybe the letter was just sitting on the neighbor's table for a while and they decided to open it because they probably thought it was junk mail and they opened it and to their surprise it was meant for a warning. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But why did she lie about how she got it first place in boxes but now mailed? Listen, it was mailed. It got a timestamp on it. Hey, sweet tea. How you doing? Sweet Tea is in the building. So y'all don't think it was mail? It has a timestamp on it, and it has a post office stamp on it. So someone took it upon themselves to pay 50 cents, however much a stamp costs, and posted it on the letter. I don't know how is it attached to the letter as such, where the letter is written, the label is written in blueprint and script, right? Cursive, and then when she opened it, someone typed this up, right? So they messed up. Whoever. Right, me too. She did send it. That's what I said. It's either the inclusion guru or Chad. My money is on Chad. She want to take Roz down the best way she know how. That's the comment of the night. Miss McGuire. Stupid as hell, yes. She put it inside of an old envelope. She stuffed the letter. She did. It's let's see her handwriting. Just me. Wait, it's stamped from her state Bronx. It was stamped from her state Bronx. But sorry, Lisa, but you can't send a letter from your state to another state. That's how things work, you know. So if that letter was stamped in California, she live in California, it probably was received the next day in 2 days. You know, I'm just saying, like, it's possible that it could definitely have happened. Like, it's possible that someone here, as a content creator, I'm only speculating about two people, the two sloppiest people in the whole wide world. The stamp did come from a metro place. Yep, Chaz, one of Ross followers. Okay, wait. Y'all are so silly. Just me said, yep, Chad wants Ross followers. Ross is too dumb to see it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all are having me laughing already. But so, hi, Unique V, how are you doing? But at first, she said all of her neighbors got one put in their mailbox. So, was it one neighbor or many who spent money on that? Just weird. Hey, good times. Look at Sweet Tea. I think it's Chad group. I do too. But listen, we have to explore the possibilities of people that have it out for Roz and people in a language that follows and is Sue in this letter. I'm just saying, you know, Chaz wants Roz followers. Exact, absolutely. I think so. I think so too. I think she do. I don't know if she that smart or if she's that sophisticated to go and type up a letter to type up a letter and then, you know, send it off. I don't know. But I would, or the neighborhood might want her out. That's true. That's true too. But what I'm saying is, like, okay, everyone's saying that the letter is fake, the letter is not real. Not everyone, because some people do believe that she is getting idle threats, right? And she took her time out to show the letter, to show the format of the letter, to show the content inside of the letter, right? But the thing is, if y'all don't pay attention, if you haven't noticed that the letter was typed up on a computer, right? It was typed up on a computer. You know, it was typed up on a computer. Roz has it out for herself. Now we know Roz's neighbors got cameras. No way that letter a fraud. Um, if you know, you know. Hey, if you know, you know. Hey, Bronx Mars in chat. Let me go back up because I seen a comment. I said hi to good times. I just wanted to see something real quick. Oh, okay. 601, babe. Yes, Mel, but why at first was it millions placed in? Oh, I read that one. Placed in the mailbox and they could catch the people on camera? No, I don't know. Exactly. Why lie about it being millions in boxes, but then it was mail? Maybe she exaggerated and murder was spelled mud. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Let me see, Sweet Tea, because she about to open it right now. More, yes, you have more than Mudderous. You have a Mudderous family. Okay, so even if it wasn't if even if it wasn't Guru directly, it had to be. It could be someone that believe in the things that she say when she say that she gonna write letters, right? Because she is a letter writer, and I know a lot of people in here are support the guru. However, if I had to X out one person, it would be Chad the Duppy. We would X her out, Chad the Duppy. Okay, um, we would X her out, Chad the Duppy. You know what I mean? I just don't believe. I'm sorry, I see it differently from, in my opinion, from my personal perspective, in my opinion. I don't think Roz is that dumb. I don't think Roz is that crazy. I don't think Roz is that stupid to cause this much commotion and chaos just to go to the precinct, right? Because there's no way that she could file a false report without any repercussions behind it. That's all I'm saying. You know, Sweet Tea, hello. Oh, Aretha said hello. Sweet Tea said no way. Boss Lady is in the building. Hey, Boss Lady. Epic fell on her part. It was murderous. Yes, oh, here we go. Yes, Chase is going to eat her alive, and she's too dumb to see it. She uses all her commentary and do it better than she does. I don't even listen to that hoe. I'm done. Y'all know who sent it. Guru can't spell. Good night. Not really. She didn't even know what astonishing meant. But Guru, if we're gonna point the fingers, because this is a neutral channel, and if we're gonna follow the trail, and if we're gonna speculate, and we gonna accuse someone of doing it, and we had to choose between the Guru and the Duppy Chad, I'm going with the Guru. I'm sorry, right? Because she has a history, she has a trail, she has a vendetta against Roz of saying that she wrote the letter. I seen her video today. She didn't even give it a second before she started going in talking about if she would have did it, right? That's just like when OJ said if he would have did it, she would say if she would have did it, it would have been written like this. Well, I'm here to tell you, Guru, your penmanship and your writing skills are not up to par. Nah, the Guru probably how you say it, purposely misspelled the letter to look like that someone is dumb and who's beneath her. To make it look like that she would never write such a thing like this, that she would never misspell or she would never have grammatical errors in a letter that she wrote, right? But the thing is, the person that wrote this letter typed it up on a computer, right? I understand what you're saying, Bronx, but why lie about how you got it? That's a good question because I really didn't hear from the time that she started on how she got it. I just heard it was like all over YouTube on this sector, this community, that she received a threatening letter and that she was going to the authorities because it was, harmful, and it was like a threat. It was like a, threat towards her. So she went to the authorities, excuse me, that was the right thing to do because I don't think Guru, my girl, Bronx. Listen, I know a lot of people saying Guru's her girl, but I see her differently. I perceive her differently. I have been around a lot of people like Guru. I have been around people that have different walks of life from different backgrounds. I listen to everyone that I talk about intently. I have listened to Guru. There are a lot of discrepancies that you can pull out of her story. There are a lot of holes that you can poke in her story. And when I mean and what I say that I am not on anyone's side, I'm not on anyone's side. I know a lot of people probably, I tug at their heartstrings talking about the people that they like, but I don't have no personal relationship with any of these people. I know that the Guru was on a tirade. She was running rampant of writing letters trying to get Roz, you know, channel taken down, her Facebook taken down. So why wouldn't we automatically think that this is her? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, but I don't understand why we can't assume that it was the Guru when she had it out for Roz on trying to take her down, trying to escalate division or escalate drama or writing letters to the government or writing letters to the FBI allegedly or writing letters to the neighborhood, right? So why wouldn't that was the first person that came to my mind when a letter came up, right? Was the Guru. Don't sleep on her, right? She have many things that she have done. She's sneaky. I have seen how sneaky she is, right? And I am willing to lose all supporters due to me saying that I feel that she was behind this, that she is capable of writing something like this. Because you know what? She's not that sophisticated and she's not that swift, right? Just keep it 100. She's the only one that is her niche, that is her lane, writing letters. She wanna how you say rally up troops to write letters. She said that her letters are convincing and compelling. This is convincing and compelling enough to take to the cops. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. I'm not sitting here trying to take anyone's sides. I'm not even looking at the comments. I'm looking at the letter. Roz, listen, she do a lot of shit I don't like. She do a lot of things that I like, right? My admiration for her has diminished, but I still respect her as a woman and as a human being, right? All I'm saying is, if we had to point the finger at someone, I'm not saying Chad the Duppy is not capable of doing this, right? I'm not saying that she is not sneaky, and I'm not saying she is not vicious, because she is all of that and more, Chad the Duppy. But what I'm saying is that if we had to point a finger at someone directly, and we had to stand behind someone and say they are capable of writing a letter like this, because that is their what niche, that is their trait, that is their characteristic, because she just put out a video. Now if y'all want to back me up and you want to push me back, if you want to push back against what I say, if you want to push back against what I say, to get clarity and get a different perspective, go look at her last video, her 5-minute video on her explaining why she would not write this letter. And you tell me if she don't sound like a hit dog will holler. I'm sorry. Okay, you don't have to like Roz, you don't have to even favor her, you don't have to fancy her to know that, listen, she is well and with the right. She is not crazy to accuse the guru of something like this, right? This title that she got, it says, I'm going to prove Rashy faces behind this. She didn't even accuse Sharita, did she? Did she accuse Sharita? Who was the first person that came to her mind? The guru, right? The guru lives in California. She have videos of her driving in Calabasas, right? Calabasas is located in California. What is that black neighborhood in California that she rode past? I forgot. Okay, I'm not, listen, I know a lot of you know Rita. No, did she accuse? She accused Rita first? she she had to explore her possibilities. She right. It was okay for her to accuse Rita, right? But I don't think Rita did no shit like this. Rita, I don't think she did, right? This is not telling to Rita. Rita say what she want to say. She don't have to write no letters. I don't think she have the time to type up a letter in bold print and include all of these details. She did. Let me go, sweetie. Let me see what sweetie said. Wait, where's sweetie? Rita. Wait, she said, yes, she did. She did. Bronx, you have to watch it all. Bronx has it out for Guru. So, of course, she won't see it. I don't have it out for anything. She accused Rita first, but she came to her senses. I don't have it out for anyone. The facts are the facts, okay? I explore. I listen to everyone content. I analyze everyone content with an open mind. I'm not narrow-minded, nor am I closed-minded. I have been listening to the guru since the time she popped up on my timeline. I don't go back to her first videos. She do not have to say much for me to not assassinate, to get a grasp of who she is in real life. She's a sneaky woman. Okay? She's a she is a sneaky woman, Shonda. I'm telling you. Okay? All fingers are pointing at Guru, and if you don't think Guru didn't do it, you don't think she didn't do it. I'm just saying, I'm not with Roz, but I don't knock her for saying that the Guru did it when the Guru was going on like a whole like rampant. She had a like what did you, oh, journey. She had her journey was to write letters to the local congressman, whatever, the local representative. She getting in touch with the FBI and the government. Why wouldn't she write a letter? You know what I mean? Why don't Guru have it out for others she's playing to win? The watch all the plays on these streets. Guru took a lot of her content down to position herself just in case something comes back on her. It could really be anybody, honestly. No, the Guru is sneaky. I stand by what I say. She is sneaky. She is not to be underestimated. This letter was typed up. Why? I'm just saying, Roz is incriminating herself. She's pointing at and a liar. You know, she got body language. She's pointing at the timestamp. She's pointing at the person, and the person that wrote it messed up, right? So Roz, even if she pulled back that label that someone placed on it, you know, it would damage the letter. I just felt like Roz should have just kept that to herself and then went to the authorities and then came back to say this is the follow up. Roz's credibility is at an all time low. IG tells what she does and will tell others how to do exact the same way. She doesn't play dirty like that. She is dirty and she do play dirty. Rita has the capability to do it. She play dirty too. No, listen. Well, I don't know what song you're talking about. Jada J, you still in the building? She said Rita has the capability, excuse me, to do it. She played dirty too. Nah, I don't. That's not Rita. That's just not her that's not her trait, right? That's not her characteristic. She get on live, she say what she have to say. I don't think Rita has time to do all this shit. I'm sorry. She say what she got to say. She get on, she get off, right? But you know who has the time to write letters? You know who try to enlist the help of her followers and her supporters and encourage them to write letters to every congressman, to every government organization. Guru. Okay? Guru. BX, F the BS. I with it one on one. Do it issues. She said she wrote the letter. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Guru doesn't have it out for Rod. Guru does have it out for Rod. She damn sure do. From the time she walked up here, every video that from the time she started, right? Her language is reprehensible, is repulsive. The stuff that she say, how she say it, this leads to her. All of this leads back to her. When she talk about Rod's deceased son, bring his name up as if he's living, as if she knew this family personally. She's a fake and she's a fraud. Even if she didn't write this letter, right? Or she had nothing to do with it. It's only but in Rod's right to accuse her because this is what she do on YouTube. She is the letter writer. She said, if I wrote this letter, it would be convincing and compelling because my letters are convincing and my letters are compelling. This is convincing and compelling enough to take to a detective, right? I know that a lot of people do not like Roz for whatever they don't like Roz, but you have to explore the possibilities that there are people like Guru. And I'm not even saying it was Rita. Rita ain't got time for that shit. She not like built like that. I'm not saying that the Duppy Chad was not capable of doing this. I'm just saying that she don't have time to think about shit like that. That's all I'm saying. Like a lot of people already have their preconceived notions about Roz, and that's what makes it so sad, right? Roz is right, Roz this, Roz that, everything. Question, Roz, why do you think Guru is sneaky? Okay, good times. Why do you think Guru is sneaky? What is it about Guru? She is sneaky, right? So I'm not a closed-minded person, and I'm not a narrow-minded person. I do have the ability to like assess people and analyze them and speculate, and because I watch everyone and I watch it because I want to watch it and give a full like rebuttal, right? From the time I just her language alone is telling, right? I know that she's the type of black woman, I'm sorry, that she would have been, if she was a police officer, she was a cop, she would have been one of those cops or police officers that excuse me, took the life of Tyree Nichols. That's what type of person she is. Okay? That's what type of person she is. She has her idea of how black people supposed to act. The Guru has her idea and her requirements of black people, right? I'm not standing with Roz and protest and saying, oh, well, I'm standing beside you. I'm going to the length with you to prove that this is Guru. But it's not like weird, or it's not like how you say it weird, right? It's not weird. It's not that she's accusing a Guru, but a lot of people don't want to just sit back and say, well, she do encourage people to write letters. She do ramp up the rhetoric of writing letters. She do take her time to send letters to government agencies. She do. Why wouldn't she write a letter like this? She even started a questionnaire about Roz's giveaway. I'm sorry. Call me what you want to call me. Say I have it out for her. No, I don't have it out for her. I just see what I see. That's it. That's all. How many letters was actually sent? Since a million was exaggeration. Rila would curse you out. She ain't going to waste her money and shit like that. She would definitely curse you out. Those people just wanted their money back. All she had to do was take the letter to the post office and they could have told her where it was originated from. No, she did the right thing by taking the letter to the police precinct, right? Because if someone sent out more than one letter to neighbors saying that you have a murderous family and then they got her name in it and her family in it and her social handles in it and what she's been accused of on Facebook, on YouTube on it, why wouldn't she take it to the detectives to cover her ass? I would do the same thing. Chase does all that. The Duppy does all that. I don't think it was the Duppy. You know, she. I don't think it was the Duppy. My money is on Roz. My husband may be able to help you. My money is on the guru. I'm sorry, or she had someone encourage someone, or she paid someone allegedly to write this letter so it won't trace back to her, or she just rolled down Calabasas and threw the letter in the mailbox. Oh, Baldwin Hills. She even was passing by Baldwin Hills. How do you know she took it to the police? All right, let's. So I don't want to. Let me see, because she said she did. She got she got the detective information up there. She said if y'all want to call and did she got a what is it? Let me see, because she put it up on her post. I want. I'm just saying. I don't care if people think about me or how they perceive me, because I'm going to speak my truth. Wait, so to answer your question, Jam 66, I'm going to go right now because I have my computer up. She said, this is what Roz said on her community post. She said, sometimes you just get tired of the lies being told on you, so I always have to post my receipts. I'm not moving until one of my babies make me rich. Mr. and Mrs. Wrong loves me. I pay my rent on time for the past 13 years. I guess she was talking about something else. I'm not looking for cash from anyone, anywho. Here's the officer and the case number. Feel free to talk to him. He spoke with the neighbor that came to my door, so I'm going to wait for them to finish their investigation. So it's an investigation, right? So there's a card up here, right? And there is a docket number, I believe, and there's the date 1/30/23. There you go. Wait, what? Wait, what? Sonya, this is Bronx chat. Rod's neighbor is a cop. She say, wait a minute. It's not even an envelope. It's a letter made to an envelope. That's why I know that it was so. Yeah, right. That's why it came from an office, right? It came from an office. So whoever did it was sloppy. Whoever did it didn't think that anybody was that smart to go take it to the authorities to say that my life can be in danger. It's not it's not against the law to mail a letter. It's not against the law to mail a letter. But if it's a threatening letter and you include someone's name and you put someone on notice and you have this people, excuse me, Rosalind, excuse me, information in it, and you mailing it to someone, talking about neighborhood watch, and then labeling it as a murderous family, and then you're saying, oh well, she a gang activity, and even included her daughter name in the page. Like, what do you mean she's supposed to sleep at night? Well, like, with that, about that, I'm sorry, Bronx, why do you think Guru will leave out the oldest daughter page on the letter and just add Day Day and Rod's page when every one of the letters she wrote in the past included the lawyer daughter? Because she's sloppy. That's why. Because she wanted nobody to actually, because of questions like this, right? Because of questions like this, why she said, I guess she deliberately, if she did, if she would have did it, she deliberately left her name out so it wouldn't look like that it was like a direct letter from her, right? It's not against the law to pass out flyers neither. Bronx, you never saw them throwing up gang signs. She put Teresa and her kids in danger every day. What was the threat? What was the threat? That's not a threat. Did y'all read the letter? I mean, like, are we looking at the same thing? I'm just trying to be open and honest. Are we looking at the same thing? Right? Are we looking at the same thing? Creep show freaks take creep shows legal. What? Legal and it's not against the law to pass out flyers. How did she get a detective so quick about something that's not life threatening? It was not anything even threatening enough to get a detective, or you don't think so? You don't think so? You don't think that someone sent a letter out to a neighbor, including her name and her family and her social media handles, and lying, saying that she have a murderous family, and then she includes the address and her name, scamming the elderly? That's a slander, right? A cyberbullying, that's slander, fraudulent activities. What are you guys saying? I don't understand. Cassandra said justice doesn't encourage people to write important people. What's wrong with that? That's reaching out. That's what you're supposed to do. No, I don't. This is hate. This is derived from hate. I'm sorry that we can't see eye to eye on things. But if I got this letter, I would think the person that sent me the letter, it stemmed from hate, right? I believe the person that wrote the letter has a lot of hatred in their heart for Roz. I believe the person that wrote the letter has a vendetta and venom towards Roz, right? Excuse me. Who would sit there and think to write a letter to send to the neighbors just about one particular person on YouTube when there are a billion YouTube content creators that have committed more criminal, heinous offenses than Roz? All I'm saying is I don't agree with what she say about Latrice, right? I'm not sitting here calling the woman a scammer. I'm not saying she's scamming the elderly. I'm not saying she's cyberbullying. I'm not saying she is uh capable of fraudulent activities, right? You can see for yourself the mother Rosalind goes by chopping, like, if that's what I'm saying. Like, what was their purpose? What was their purpose? What was their point? The point was missed, right? The point was missed. I didn't say none of that. I don't think like that. I wouldn't say Raj wrote no letter like that. That's what the masses are saying, that she wrote the letter, and the masses are questioning if the letter is authentic or genuine, and the masses are questioning if this, if that, if this, if that. But the masses are putting out conspiracy theories. The neighborhood want her out. Why though, sweetie? I don't understand why. What's she doing so bad that the neighborhood want her out? Because I don't think she's endangering or harmful or threat to her neighbors. I don't. Why do they want her out though? Like, because of an incident that happened that led in tragedy, that ended in tragedy. I heard people saying that the neighbors don't want her there. You know, if they have enough manpower to kick Roz and her family out, without then go ahead, then go ahead and do it. If they have that much manpower to kick her out, then go ahead and do it. Because Sandra said, yes, justice doesn't encourage people to write to their congressman. That's part of her job, and that's part of who she is, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Oh, you don't? You don't see anything wrong with that, Cassandra? That writing something, this is bullshit. Let's keep it real. This is absolutely bullshit. This is absolutely stem from hatred. This is absolutely stem from an unstable person, a person who don't know what they're talking about, a person that's like, a lot of people get hate mail, right? But Roz has showed full proof that this is hate mail. So if anybody want to question the validity of this letter, she's sitting here reading the letter out loud. She took it to the detective. It was sent to her neighbor. However it was sent, it was included her name, and it was about her. I don't think shit like this is funny though. That's what makes a lot of people scared of getting a YouTube channel, because of crazy motherfucking people that have the time to sit out there and assassinate someone's character because you don't like the way they portray themselves on YouTube. I'm not like all in with Roz. I'm definitely not like all in with her supporters. However, this is content that I'm talking about. Is no different from me, anyone else talking about it. Everyone else spread it their opinions about the letter, question the validity of the letter, question if it's like a real letter or not. I'm not questioning if it's a real letter. It looked like a real letter to me that was mailed out in the hopes of getting Roz's attention, and she got the attention, the person that wrote the letter, sent the letter, got Ra's attention. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Let me see. It's not funny. Why lie about how you got it? I don't believe her. I'm just saying, maybe wrong. I guess when Roz encouraged her followers to call CPS or LA sending Congress a letter, nothing. What are you sending Congress a letter about? You sending Congress a letter about miscellaneous shit. You sending Congress a letter about stupid shit. You said that's like a waste of time. If you're going to write your congressman, make sure that it has some type of importance to it. Make sure that it has some type of substance to it, right? Because Rod's been on YouTube for a long time. How many times have her channel been struck? How many times have her page been taken down? So if YouTube guidelines are and her channel is still standing and up by YouTube guidelines, what the hell is Congress going to do? I don't understand. Inform me, educate me, right? So I know a lot of people think shit is just like so sweet and shit is just okay for you to do shit like that. It's not okay to do shit like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not okay for you to do shit like this. Wasting Congress time, writing out letters to the government, writing letters to the FBI, writing letters to the local representative because you are a hateful black woman that hate another black woman, right? I'm talking about the guru now, since everyone don't think that she's capable of doing something like this. So stupid like this. This is a woman that did not even understand the word astonishing. This is the woman that took down a video with my name and my title, with my name and her title. She is very sneaky. A lot of people sit there and praise her and honor her as if she's this intelligent, articulate, educated woman. But deep down inside, she's an insecure, wicked, sneaky woman. I put my money that she is behind this. I'm sorry, right? She always present. And that's another thing. Let's go. Let me just, before I end this shit. Roz is very sneaky. Everybody is sneaky on YouTube then. Well, okay, thanks for the correction. Oh, Roz is in the building. Oh shit. I didn't even notice she was in the building. I'm just going on and talking and everything. I'm just not looking at the comments because I really don't want to go back and forth with the people in the comments because they have their perspective. I have my perspective. They have their opinion. I have my opinion. This short, it has been going on since I turned it. I haven't turned it off. I read it. I detailed it. Neighborhood watch. They talking about what does that mean, neighborhood watch, right? And then Roz, I don't know if you're still in the building, but you did still include the address. I think you should have blanked that out just for safety purposes, from my, you know, advice, just from my broad perspective, Roz. This who will write something like this who haven't been talking about it like intently. The where the person revealed themselves as scamming the elderly, fraudulent activities, gang activities. No one talk like that but Guru, right? Not in depth like that, right? People talk about it, but not in depth. Not no one like, excuse me, Guru, who have it out, who is capable of sending off letters like this. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Wow, you just got extremely to see her in your chat. Why she's been caught in many lies. You got what? This is what I'm talking about. I see the praises that y'all give Guru, talking about, oh, thank God you're a godsend. Oh, you're an intelligent woman. You are so extremely intelligent. They can't. So when Roz come in here respectfully and I say, oh, hello to Roz, that's a problem, right? Detectives don't come out late at night. Listen, the story will follow itself. This is just the beginning, right? This is the top. This is Roz content. Everyone is following up on it. Everybody have a perspective. Everyone has an opinion. She's showing us where she started. I don't think that she's lying. I'm sorry. When I first heard about the letter, I just decided to look at Rod's shorts. I said, let me see what's going on. I heard a lot of people content. I heard and seen the titles that people have on their pages. And I said, you know what? Let me do investigating for myself. Okay. Hey, Bronx. Hey, they so envious of Roz. It's ridiculous. Roz is a proven scammer. Right. Y'all see she won't answer why she lied about how she received the letter. It doesn't really matter at this point how she received the letter, right? The letter is in her, how you say it, in her presence, right? She received the letter. She have the letter. She showed the letter. She showed the where she went to the detective. She showed where she went to the and got a docket number that she's following up. I'm about to end this in a little bit, but I want to end this with Guru, and I'm going to tell you if she's a good person or not. The timestamp on a letter, whoever wrote the letter typed it up. That's all I got to say. Someone would have to been murdered for a detective to come out. Nah, I don't think so. Right? Guru can't spell. Okay, she don't have to answer to nobody. Y'all see, she won't answer why she lied about she received the letter. Guru's an intelligent lady, but you're intelligent too, Bronx. Thank you, purpose driven. I appreciate that. Good thing you don't have any money. BX, you would lose it because you have a problem with IG. What are you talking about, Shelby? What type of woman? This is how crazy like some people could be and closed-minded people could be, right? So let's examine Guru for a second and let's see who's right, who's wrong, and who has so much class and so sophisticated and who's intelligent, right? So yesterday she was supposedly, allegedly, right, was locked down from her school because there was a school lockdown. How is it that you was locked down on school? The school was locked down that you work in, and that people, it could have been, it was, she said it wasn't a drill, right? Here we go. Here we go. Did she take that shit down? Right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Mm, 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 mm. At a professional development trainer today at another site, and we went on lockdown, not a drill. Sitting in the library, dead silent with windows covered, teachers literally crying. The drill scared children, and here we are having a real one. Okay, so how is it that this woman is so intelligent and that she was inside of her school that wasn't a drill, and she has time to text YouTube as opposed to what is going on? Wouldn't the first person that come to your mind would be family, right? So here we go. Then she put teacher checking to see if we can exit through the roof or shelter up there. What the F is going on? This woman is sick. This woman is disgusting, right? If someone comes into your school, right, and you have to have it locked down, why are you texting? Why are you posting on YouTube? Why are you letting, what are you doing? Right? But y'all have it so made up for this woman, right? Y'all have honor her, y'all sit her and glorify her. Why would someone that's a professional, that's supposed to be trained, that just said that she went to what did she say she went to? Professional development training, but her school was on lockdown, but she found time enough to post on YouTube what was going on in the school. She even took a picture of a teacher, allegedly, or whoever that is, in the ceiling. What kind of woman is this? What type of person is this? This lady is sick in her head. I believe it was her. I believe she was behind it, and I stand behind what I say. If y'all want to unsubscribe from me because I don't believe that she's that intelligent, because I believe that she's a hateful black woman, because I believe that if she was a cop, she would have been this type of cop, type of police officer that came into the neighborhood and harmed someone like Tyree Nickel because they don't fit her description of what a black person is supposed to be like. I have heard this woman speak. I've heard this woman in detail. I've heard the way she speak in length about Roz and her family, and just not only Roz, but when she want to enlist the help of her supporters and she want the backing of her community, she'll sit there and gaslight, which she is, I guess, good at, manipulate the audience to thinking that she's so sophisticated, that she's such prestige. She come from a honorable background. Like, y'all don't have those type of questions. Why didn't y'all question that woman when she put up that post about her being on lockdown? Y'all are so crazy. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just trying to explore the possibilities, right? I'm just trying to examine all angles, and that's where I get from her. Roz, she have her downfalls, right? I don't have the same sentiments for Roz that everyone do. Maybe my admiration has, like, gone away. I do not, and I will not disrespect her. I will not disrespect Rita. I will not disrespect Sweet Tea. I would not disrespect Ocean. I would not disrespect a lot of people. But I don't have that much respect for the Guru. How she came out like blazing hot. She had her hopes on getting Roz out of this sector because she said she was defending Latrice. So by any means necessary, she's going to take any drastic measure. And I'm not going to sit there and say she's not capable of doing something so dumb like this. Okay? No name calling Bronx, nobody crazy. Everyone. No, I'm not saying y'all crazy. All right. I'm just saying that the people that's sitting there saying dumb shit to me, Unique. I'm saying they saying talking about well, it doesn't matter, but I have the comments in the comments and I'm listening to them. I'm just saying Guru has the ability. She has it out for Roz. She's the only one on this sector in this community that's adamant about writing letters to the local nearest congressman. She has enlisted the help of the FBI. She has even went so far to get a questionnaire to manipulate the elderly. What came of anything that she wrote? If y'all don't believe what I'm saying and you wanted me to follow up tomorrow, which I probably will, I don't know, because I got to end this live, right? Go look at her last video and tell me if she has not incriminated herself to make herself look guilty. Okay? You sound like you have a personal problem against Guru. I don't have a personal problem against no one. The facts are the facts. Maybe the facts you're uncomfortable with, right? I analyzed her. I examined her. So y'all can't even tell me that I have something personal, no, because she's a fake and she's a phony and she's a fraud. Okay? She's a fake, she's a phony, and she's a fraud. Now, what professional is being locked down? And there is a history of people like going into schools and doing the most heinous damage to children in schools. And her first intuition, her first instinct is to post to YouTube to let people know and get the sympathy and empathy of her supporters. Why nobody questioned that, right? All y'all did was what y'all did. Because I'm about to read the comments and I'm about to end this. I'm about to read the comments and I'm about to end this. Right? I'm sorry if we don't see the same shit, if we don't see eye to eye, if we don't see eye to eye. Like, she is a hateful woman. I don't care what y'all think. I'm just keeping it real. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Praying that everything turns out fine. Sending prayers. Are you okay, Queen? Because we need you with us. Praying for your school safety. Praying for you. Pray your hands. Pray your hands. Pray your hands. Yeah, okay. You're not being open-minded, Brooks. I am being open-minded, Brooke T-Lo. Why would she post to her community wall that she's on lockdown and that she don't know what's going on? Why would that be her first instinct and her first intuition is to post to YouTube on her community post? Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. You're not being open-minded, Bronx. This is T-Lo. It's personal for you, and I hate that because I think you have something to think with, unlike a lot of people. If y'all think it's personal, then it's personal. All right? If y'all think it's personal, it's personal. I'm just exploring the possibilities. I'm not saying that, oh my goodness, Roz, accept me, take me in. No, I'm not saying none of that. If Roz directly, if the first person that came to, now, of course she accused Sharita, of course she accused many people, but if I had to pick one out of Sharita, out of Guru, out of Chad the Duppy, I'm going and I'm putting my money on the Guru. She has a history of this. She has a trail of this. This is her characteristics. This is how she carry herself from day one, right? She has a history and she has it out to just take Rise out completely. And she's not going to stop until she's done. You know what I mean? So, let me see. Bronx, you are being a fake right now. You switched up real quick when you realized, yeah, I switched up. Listen, y'all gonna say what y'all want to say. Y'all have your points of views. I don't agree with you. I switched up. I ain't switched up nothing. Before Roz came in this chat, I was already on a roll, right? And the people in the chat was already pushing back. So Roz coming in this chat just to say hello. That's all she did was say hello. I didn't even see her there. I didn't expect it there. But this is not about Roz right now. This is about the sneakiness of the inclusion guru. Y'all are absolutely off the hook. It's okay, Bronx. Everyone is not going to agree, but we all have our opinion of the character these content creators display. I agree. Unique, these comments. Right. These comments are crazy. Guru signs her letter. That's it. That's all right. Guru signs her letter. She didn't. Though I don't mind you not agreeing, but when Roz come into your chat, your attitude always changes. She comes and she knows us. First and foremost, I greet everyone that come in here with open arms. Okay, so the title and the banner above says welcome to the live broadcast show. So if y'all so set on me welcoming Roz, warmly, that's your problem. I don't know how y'all function in real life, but I have a great rapport in my neighborhood. I know a lot of people. I have a great reputation of being decent and polite to people. If that's too much right now, that's too much. That's it. That's all. Oreo, you get out of here, Oreo. Where have you been, Oreo? Yes, what teacher going to post on YouTube when they in the drill? Exactly. Just like you blame Candace Danya, just like you blame Candace, Danya, and Flea of something of your loss, you're mad, you're an idiot. Chase will be on your butt tomorrow. Fuck Chase and fuck you, Shelby, you stupid asshole. How about that, you stupid slut? Y'all some dumb bitches, like dumb bitches. Bye, ho. You see how that go? Like, don't bring that whole Chase up in my chat. Y'all are so Guru. Don't lie. She didn't write the letter. Okay, she didn't write the letter. She typed it up. That's what she did. Polite and starstruck. So let me see, because I know that you be Tilo, I know you're not talking about nobody being starstruck. I know you're not talking. I'm not starstruck. I'm not easily impressed by people, but I'm not going to go back and forth with stupidity. That's it. That's all. Okay. That's it. That's all. It's like when Miss Cece said, "Hi, Chrissy." I can hear her voice now. Angel, sorry. I see people posting hospital beds. I never could understand that. Thank you, boss lady, for the $5. It does help grow the channel. I appreciate you thinking of me in a nice, decent way. We Leos got to definitely stick together. People got to learn to agree to disagree. Everyone won't agree. I agree. Thank you, Jada. That's it. That's all. Guru does lie. Do you know her in real life? Face orange, raised eyebrow. Right. Nobody said don't greet her, Bronx. That's exactly what you're saying. Okay, what the fuck? Excuse me. I'm not cursing at you, good time. So when Roz came in here, what you wanted me to say? Get the fuck out my chat, Shrek. Get the fuck out my chat, Fluffy. Get the fuck out my chat, Pig Feet. What do you want me to say when she come in here? How do you want me to greet her when she come in here? What you want me to say? What's up, Roz? No, that's whoever she come in here, she come in here. If Sharita come in here, like the only person that would get cursed the fuck out if they came in here would be that hoe Chad. I'm like, get the fuck out my chat, hoe. All right. What would y'all say if I say that to Chad coming up in my chat? She's not allowed in here, and she's not even blocked. I dare her to come in here and say hi. I dare that hoe to come in here and say hi. Nobody is blocked. Okay, the people that's blocked are the ones that made the stupid community. If you blocked, that means you said something stupid. And I'm blocking you. You can make as many channels as you want. Let me get off this. Oh my gosh. Let me read one more comment and then I'm not saying you stupid, T-Lo, but I see you praising Guru, talking about, oh, she the best thing that happened. Not saying you, but people saying she was God sent. She's so intelligent. She's so articulate. But why is this articulate, intelligent woman posting, right, a half a body, climbing into a ceiling, saying that and I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, you say what you want to say. I say what I want to say. I have my thoughts and opinions about the situation. I'm just saying that in Guru, she did not personally write it, but she did slip up when she we could compare hair writers. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the person that wrote the letter and labeled it with entitled it wrote their handwriting, right? So let's see if the inclusion guru have any handwritten notes, right? Because all she do is type. She don't have nothing she have signed on YouTube. If y'all have that type of time, go compare handwriting. Okay? We'll get to the bottom of it. Maybe they was chasing raccoons instead. Drill, that's a good one. That's not funny. Okay. I'm about to get off this because y'all are off the hook. Thank you. Leos are leaders. Thank you. And the real one is saying that. Thank you, Boss 100. Listen, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm gonna get off the live because I don't want to incriminate myself. This has been a YouTube broadcast, a broadcast live show of Bronx Girl from YouTube. You know, this is all allegedly. We don't know if it's true or not. We're just presenting the facts and we have our opinions. And I would like to say thank you for everyone. Period. I love that word. Period. It's been real. Good night. Thank you, Sharma Adams, and thank you, Oreo. I'm free for taking out the chat with the lion heads. I appreciate you for stopping by. It is 9 o'clock on the dot. Let me log off. Have a great night. Thank you for listening to my insight and my perspective. I love you for listening. Hey, shit.